Hello, my name is Frank DuRoss, and I am your child's forensics teacher this fall. And I am recording this video because I also coach the girls' varsity soccer team, and we have a game tonight. And so I'm not able to be in school for back to school night. And so I apologize for that. I apologize for not being there to meet you in person. But I thought that I would record this video to go over some of the basic information I would have provided during back to school night. As an added benefit, you could put me on 2x speed as you watch this video. I'll tell you a little bit about my background and then tell you a little bit about our course. And so I am a New Hartford alum, and I graduated from New Hartford in 1992. There's a senior picture. I wasn't always so serious, however. There's another yearbook photo. So I graduated from New Hartford in 1992, and I went on to the University of Vermont, where I got my bachelor's degree in environmental studies. I then went on to SUNY Environmental Science and Forestry, where I studied environmental and forest biology, started working on my master's there. And eventually I transitioned to science education at Syracuse University, where I did get my master's degree. I've been here in New Hartford for my entire career. This is my 27th year teaching here in New Hartford. In that time, I spent about 20 years at Perry Junior High, teaching 7th, 8th, and 9th grade. Here at the high school, I transitioned to teaching AP Environmental Science and Living Environment and Biology and Forensics. So I basically have taught every grade level from 7th through 12th grade in science in New Hartford. And I really enjoy what I do. I enjoy teaching. I enjoy interacting with students on a daily basis and getting to know new students year after year. And so I'm really thankful for the career that I chose to be a part of our educational system here in New Hartford. I just want to give you some basic overviews of what we do in forensics and what the goals are. Forensics in the fall, and there's another forensics course that takes place in the spring, meets on an every other day basis. And forensics in the fall introduces students to some of the basic tenets of forensic science. And we'll talk about what some of those topics are. And our goal really is to introduce those ideas and sometimes provide an opportunity for students to explore careers related to forensic science. So in the fall forensics, the units that we cover are where we are starting with the analysis of crime scenes. And then from there, we move on to a variety of different techniques used in forensic science, including fingerprints, hair and fiber, blood spatter, document and handwriting analysis, and possibly another topic after that, depending on our timing. And so it's a mixture of topics, and there's a lot of group work in which students are working with partners, working in small groups and interacting. There won't be homework in this course. The work that they do is going to take place in class. The only homework they likely will have is to study for their unit tests when they come along. There's a lot of hands-on labs for each of these units that we'll do. Next week, we will be going into the library to explore a made-up crime scene and doing some sketching and analysis. So there's a lot of interesting and fun activities, a lot of problem solving that I think makes this course attractive to students and fun to take and fun to teach as well. Student grades are based on their performance on our unit tests that come at the end of each of those units. And something that's unique in forensics and a couple other courses here is that prior to that test, students will take some time in class to create a resource note card where they'll be able to write information from their notes on this note card to help as a studying tool and also as a resource. They can use those resource note cards as they take their tests to give them some background knowledge that would help them to be successful. So there's the tests at the end of each unit, and then there are labs in each unit as well. There are in-class activities in which students do work that's graded. Sometimes that's individual. Other times a group submits a project together, and it's graded in that way. And so I think this group work, this interactive means of going through our forensics course allows for a lot of dynamics and interaction between students. There are students of every grade in this class: 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. And so there's a wide variety of students, which is nice to have, and to be able to have students forging relationships with other students from other grades. So I'm sorry again that I'm not there in person on back to school night, but you have several ways to contact me. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns or want to tell me anything about your child. You could call me here at school. You could email me, whatever is most convenient. I hope you enjoy back to school night if you're attending, and I will look forward to working with your child throughout this school year. Thank you.